How about the truth game?
Always a bit dangerous with pot.
Isn't that the fun?
I'm putting in your hands.
Okay, let's start then with who were those two gorgeous women at the party last night?
I don't know. One of them just started talking to me.
I thought they might be models.
Yes, they were. One of them said I once removed something from her eye on a windy day in Rockefeller Plaza.
And what did they want from you this time?
My body. What else? Hey, come on. All I did was talk to them. Anyway, who was the guy you were dancing with?
Shandor.
Chandler. Who is he?
A friend of the Zieglers.
And what does he do?
I never actually found out.
Rich?
He talked like he was.
And what did he want?
Upstairs, then and there.
Well, I suppose that's understandable.
Understandable.
Yes. You're a beautiful woman.
So your exhaustive research shows that every man I meet, they wanna screw me.
Possibly with some exceptions.
So does that mean that all men, possibly with some exceptions, wanna screw all beautiful women, married or otherwise?
I suppose, basically, yes.
So, does that mean that you wanted to screw two models last night?
I did say with some exceptions.
And of course, honey, you are an exception.
Yes.
How come?
Because I love you.
Any other reasons?
Because we are married.
Any others?
Because I wouldn't lie to you or hurt you.
So, basically what it comes down to that you wouldn't screw the two models out of consideration for me.
Hey.
But otherwise you would.
Hey, is this thing on court TV?
God damn it, Will, why don't you just give me a straight answer?
Come on, honey. The pot's making you aggressive.
No, I'm not being aggressive at all.
Okay.
Just then why you take it away? Fuck! Okay, let's be honest. What if a really great looking woman comes into your office? Wanna have her teeth checked out? Do you ever think about fucking her?
Come on, give me a break. I'm a doctor. It's all very impersonal. Anyway, my insurance requires that a nurse is always present.
You are being evasive. Look at me, Bill. When you're feeling her tits, is it never any more than sheer professionalism?
Basically, that's all it is.
Just basically.
Come on, there are no absolutes in anything.
Fine. And does the same thing go for women, right? While they are standing in your office naked, having their tits squeezed, do you suppose your lady patients ever wonder how handsome Dr. Ildikó might be like?
Definitely not.
Why is that?
Because they're too worried about what I might say.
And why is that?
Because most women are programmed differently from men.
Oh, I almost forgot. Those millions of years of evolution, right, Bill? Right? That men have to put their sperm into as many women as they can. But women, we are all just about security, commitment, and whatever the fuck else.
A bit oversimplified, basically, yes.
If you men only knew.
If we only knew? What do you mean by that?
About what you imagine, my dear.
Okay. I know you're a little stoned, and you're trying to pick a fight with me, and now you're trying to make me jealous.
But you're not the jealous type, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
And you've never been jealous about me, have you?
No, I haven't.
And why you haven't been jealous about me?
I don't know, Alice. Maybe because you're my wife. Maybe because you're the mother of my child, and I know you've never been unfaithful to me.
You are very, very sure of yourself, aren't you?
No, I'm sure of you.
Of me?
Do you think that's funny?
It is.
Fuck it, now it's just fucking laughing, right? Wait a minute. Is there something you haven't told me? Say it. Is there something you've kept from me? You're just trying to wind me up.
If you say so.
If I say so. Wait a minute, you're not gonna get away with this. Seriously? Is there something you haven't told me? Say it.
Well, last summer in Cape Cod. I don't suppose you remember. One night in the dining room there was a young naval officer sitting near us, and he was with two other officers.
As a matter of fact, I don't. But what about him?
The waiter brought him a message during dinner, at which point he left the table. Nothing rings a bell. I first saw him in the lobby in the morning. He was checking in and he was following the bellboy with his luggage to the elevator. He glanced at me as he walked past. Didn't say a word, just a glance. But I could hardly move because I was deeply stirred by him. That afternoon, you and I made love. Made plans about our future, talked about Helena. But no time was he ever out of my mind. I thought if he wanted me, I was ready to give up everything. You, Helena, and my whole fucking future. Everything. Even if it was for only one night. And yet at the same time, you were dearer to me than ever. I stroked your forehead and I kissed you. And you kissed me everywhere. Do you remember, Bill? At that moment, my love for you was both tender and sad. Later on at the dinner, I know I wore a white rose. And you said I was very beautiful. And it might not have been an accident that he and his friends sat near us. He didn't look up, nothing. But I actually considered getting up and walking over to him and saying, like someone in a movie, "Here I am, my love, for whom I waited my whole life. Take me." That was it. Then the waiter came, brought him the envelope. He looked at it, turned pale, glanced at me mysteriously, and left the room. I barely slept that night. And I woke up the next morning feeling very agitated. And I didn't know whether I was afraid that he had left, or that he might still be there. But by the afternoon I realized that he was gone. And I was relieved.
And if he hadn't left? Hello? Yeah, I know where it is. I will be there.